Colorado made a massive mistake letting Colton Hood leave to Tennessee, and let me tell you why. Colton Hood may win SEC Defensive Player of the Year this year with the way he's playing. Through 5 games for the Volunteers, he only has 7 receptions allowed, 56 yards allowed, 5 forced incompletion, a 40.9 passer rating when targeted, and already 2 defensive touchdowns. Colton Hood has been one of the most impactful transfer portal additions throughout the whole country this year. And right now, Colton Hood is mocked as a first-round NFL draft pick by CBS Sports, which came out last week. Let's take a look at his film here. Because Colton Hood has some elite ball skills that remind me, in a sense, of Travis Hunter. So backstory for those who don't know Hood's story, he started his college career at Auburn in 2023, where he had 3 tackles in 4 games, and transferred to CU, where he had 24 tackles, a tackle for loss, and 2 picks last year in 13 games. It was presumed that Hood was going to play a bigger role for the Buffaloes this season. However, Colorado did not want to keep his younger brother, Brandon Hood, from what I understand, and thus Colton Hood is at Tennessee, and Brandon Hood is at UMass. Now, this was a big debate when it happened this offseason, to say the least. Now, I thought this was a massive loss for the Buffaloes here, but there's some debate as to whether both of them were wanted or not. Kind of go back to these tweets here. Colorado pastor E. Dewey Smith kind of called out social media, though, said, "It's always a stupid one on social media, LOL. They came to play together. New coaches want their own players. Coaches have the right to bring in who they want. In order for the new to come, the old is replaced. They both weren't wanted. It's life." And Colorado's DB coach, Coach Mathis, responds saying, "Pastor, you're better than this. Please don't spread these rumors. You know the real, so keep it real." And E. Dewey Smith responds saying, "Coach, come on, man. You know me. You completely misunderstood the quote. Both of them were not wanted, correct? Only one was retained, correct? Were they both wanted to stay, or were they both asked to stay? Don't make me seem like I'm lying, Coach. I am for the team and for the players." With that said, I really think Colorado could use Colton Hood, to say the least. Colorado's DB room has struggled so far this season, to say the least. Hasn't really lived up to expectations so far. And Coach Prime actually dropped some truth bombs about Colorado's defensive back room. I want you guys to take a listen.
Something about good DBs. And I want everybody out there listening to this. This is coming from him. A great DB is only 95%. Let me say this differently. 95% of defensive backs play not to get beat. 5% play to make a play. I'm looking for that 5.
Is Colton Hood that 5% he's talking about? Is Colorado missing that? I believe Colton Hood in some capacity had to be that 5% Prime is talking about. And let me say this. I believe Colorado made a massive mistake letting Colton and Brandon Hood leave, for that matter. I think Colorado's DB room could definitely have used Hood and still use Hood this season. Instead, Colton Hood continues to ball out at Tennessee, win SEC Defensive Players of the Week, be projected NFL first-round draft pick. He is an unbelievable player and is balling out right now for the Volunteers. Now, let me ask you guys who are watching, those in the chat, should Colorado have done what it takes to keep Colton Hood? Should they have paid his brother Brandon Hood and kept him there? Should they have done what it takes to keep Colton Hood? Personally, I think so, because I think he's an unbelievable player, and I think he's going to go on, be a draft pick, and have an unbelievable NFL career. And right now he's balling for the Volunteers. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this situation. Colton Hood, whether Colorado made a mistake letting him leave. But pound that like button, subscribe, become a member of the Bailey Price Media Army today. Cannot thank you all enough for tuning in here. We'll be back with a new episode tomorrow here. Appreciate you guys. Pound that like button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoy your week here on Bailey Price Media Live. Peace. Welcome back to another edition of Bailey Price Media Live.